Would you rather take the red pill and become a Green Lantern, or take the blue pill and become a Viltrumite?
My hair gets crazier for each one of these things I do. Alright, I'm doing this one again. I either become a Green Lantern or become a Viltrumite, and I'm basically using Viltrumite to mean Kryptonian because they're kind of the same thing. You don't get your powers as easily as a Viltrumite, but basically immortal crazy space god. Now, those of you who watched my Would You Rather Be a Saiyan or a Kryptonian video will probably think I'll say Viltrumite here, but no. I would rather be a Green Lantern. I don't even necessarily think that the Lanterns are more powerful than Kryptonians, but there is one important thing that makes me want to choose the Green Lantern power set. I'm depressed. And in fact, I'm saying everybody out there who struggles with depression or anxiety or ADHD or any other mental illness, you should also choose the Green Lantern power set. Why? Here's why. The Green Lantern power set works off of two things. Number one, it works off creativity and imagination. And number two, it works off willpower. I'm saying this from personal experience. The amount of willpower it takes to live with a mental illness, to truly try and better yourself, and to deal with that shit on a day-to-day basis is insane. And all of you out there, everyone else in the mental illness community, everyone else who's struggling with this shit, give yourself a fucking pat on the back, because every day you survive, you are showing willpower on an enormous scale. Good for you. So already, anyone I know who suffers from depression or anxiety or anything from that, they're going to have the willpower to be an amazing Green Lantern. But the second part is imagination, and that's the thing that gets really fucked up. In fact, I think DC Comics should show us a Lantern that struggles with depression and anxiety and intrusive thoughts. You know why? Because there is nothing that a villain can do to me, that a villain can show to me, that is worse than the things that happen in my own brain. The dark shit that I think about, that I have to cope with, is locked up in here. It could only hurt me. But if I had a lantern ring, it could hurt other people. And that turns the Green Lanterns from kind of a goofy person who, holds out the ring and creates giant green punching bags and, big space tractors or laser guns or something like that, into someone who conjures green cosmic horrors that can only be fathomed by the most depressed and damaged minds. Green Lantern rings in the hands of someone who's depressed, that basically goes from a superhero to a horror story, and I just think that would be cooler than being a Viltrumite.